The total area of the shed is about 16,000 feet, and that includes our garage bar and restaurant, Stinker's Barbecue, and then we have a capacity for about 1,500 people for our shows. Our shows are in a covered venue, open air. In the summertime, if we get showers, it doesn't affect our shows at all since everything's covered. You get a nice breeze through. All of our shows are on Saturday night. Primarily all of our shows on Saturday night. We do a few Friday night shows when the right opportunities present themselves. And we really try to focus primarily on Americana artists. Okay? I think one of the things that sets the shed apart from other venues is the fact that we have the luxury of it being attached to the Harley-Davidson dealership, which gives us an opportunity to book shows that aren't always profitable for us. This year we're stretching, for example, the drive-by truckers. That's a big stretch for us at this venue. But and we hope that we can cover our costs, but we don't necessarily have to cover all of our costs with every show, which I think that gives us an opportunity to go after artists that we otherwise might not, and we get to bring in the caliber artists into this venue, in this market, that you might only be able to see in the theaters in other venues. And that's allowed us to bring in some new people. Shovels and Rope played here, for example, early on inside the inside concerts. Hayes Carl was played inside, and then we did some really cool stuff with like Ian McLaughlin and a couple other artists that just happened to be coming through at the right time, and it worked well for an inside venue. Well, when I first moved here 10 years ago, the shed's been in business 10 years this year. The real music scene that I saw in Maryville was Bracken's had a good blues bar, and then you had theater downtown, but I'd never seen a lot of shows there that were more on the rock and roll side, which was more my interest. So I feel like what we have done is we really created a whole new outlet for music in the Maryville market, and the thing that we wanted to do coming in was for it not to be perceived as just a motorcycle audience that we were going after. I mean, obviously that's who our customers are at the dealership, but I really view the shed as a separate business all in of itself. And so we don't just focus on the classic rock tribute type bands. We do a few of those, and they're always very popular, but we also like to bring in emerging artists. Sturgill Simpson, for example, is one of those type artists that we've really been pleased to find. Blackberry Smoke is another artist like that we were real pleased to find, so we could bring in those guys early in their career and hopefully introduce some of our customers to a whole new genre of music, and then hopefully in turn introduce a lot of music fans into the culture of Harley-Davidson as well.